You're listening to Muldrow Bulldogs basketball, presented by Divine Lines Body Art Studio and Academy in Fort Smith, and brought to you by todayinfortsmith.com. And we are back with you live. Here come the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs with the tip. Taylon Collins with a tip to Hannah Boyette, and we have heard a buzzer for some odd reason. No idea why, but they're not going to let that faze them, and here come the Lady Bulldogs. Madison Chambers looking around, over to Cameron Johnson, down to Taylon Collins. Back to Johnson, skip pass to Hannah B in the corner for three, and that's good to start the game. Hannah Boyette with the first 3 points of the ball game for the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs. Here come the Gore Lady Pirates. Here's the ball taken away by Madison Chambers, but she steps out of bounds. And the ball will stick with Gore. And the shot no good, rebounded by Muldrow. Lady Bulldogs with the ball up the floor here. Madison Chambers over to Cameron, and Cameron over to Hannah. Hannah looks down low to Shaylin Mays, and they're going to get her with a travel. Here's a shot up and in by Taylon Collins. Good for another 2 points. And the Lady Bulldogs lead 5-3. Gore bringing the ball back down the floor. Here's another shot up by Taylon Collins, and that's good. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Take a quick break with a word from Muldrow Pharmacy, and we'll be right back.
Muldrow Pharmacy is your locally owned, locally loved hometown pharmacy located at 710 East Chantel Smith Boulevard in Muldrow, meeting all your prescription and home health needs as a good neighbor pharmacy. Muldrow Pharmacy has been a part of the local community since 1962, serving residents of Muldrow and the surrounding area. Open 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to noon on Saturday. Muldrow Pharmacy believes in providing personalized attention and competitive prices. We take care of our patients and our community. Let us take care of you at your Muldrow Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Serving Sequoyah County and the surrounding region for almost 30 years, Sparkman Animal Clinic is a full-service mixed animal veterinary clinic for all your small and large animal needs. Located between Muldrow and Roland. We're going to go ahead and pan you down on the commercial here. We'll get back to Sparkman Animal Clinic. The ball's inbounded by Muldrow and knocked back out. Now Muldrow is going to keep the ball here, and Madison Chambers for three. That's no good. Rebound by Taylon Collins, and she dishes it off to Shaylin Mays. Shaylin goes up for the shot and gets fouled, and she's going to get 2 shots. First shot is up and no good by Mays. And here's the second shot up, and that's no good. 2 missed opportunities for Shaylin Mays. Ball on the ground. Hannah Boyette with a shot up and rebound by Shaylin Mays. And we're going to have a jump ball on the floor. Hannah B with the ball out of bounds into Madison Chambers. And Madison Chambers dishes it off to Taylon Collins, and she loses the ball. And Taylon Collins goes up for 2, and that's good. Lady Bulldogs with a 12-3 lead here over the Gore Lady Pirates. There's a shot by Shaylin Mays under the basket. And the Gore coach is about halfway out here in the middle of the floor. She calls a timeout. We're going to take another break. Sparkman Animal Clinic is up next, and we'll be right back. Serving Sequoyah County and the surrounding region for almost 30 years, Sparkman Animal Clinic is a full-service mixed animal veterinary clinic for all your small and large animal needs. Located between Muldrow and Roland on Highway 64, Doctors Terry Sparkman, Coulter Smith, and the caring staff provide complete care and treatment for your pets, offering everything needed to keep them happy and healthy. They even make house calls to treat your livestock. Call Sparkman Animal Clinic at 427-7606 or see their website at www.sparkmananimalclinic.com. Then we're going to bring you back in live. The ladies are all still out on the floor. Cheerleaders are out on the floor. But we did cover Sparkman Animal Clinic just like I told you we would. We had to cut them off at the last time out. Gore Lady Pirates bringing the ball out of bounds. Muldrow with an 11-point lead, 14-3, 4:19 left in the first quarter. Jump ball on the floor. And they're going to have a call to travel. She took about 19 steps to the basket, and they got her on about the 9th one. Here's Hannah B for three, and that's no good. Rebound by Shaylin Mays, rips it away from the Gore Lady Pirates, and she goes up for two and misses another shot. I don't know where Shaylin's dad is, but I'm sure he's not liking these missed shots. Here's the three-point shot from Gore, and that's rebounded by Shaylin Mays. No good there for the Lady Pirates. Hannah Boyette bringing the ball up the floor, dishes it off to Paige Hughes in the corner for three. Nails it. Little tiny Paige Hughes sends the Lady Bulldogs up 17-3 here in the first quarter. And a shot up by Taylon Collins down here on the Muldrow side. And Gore's coach is still out here in the middle of the floor, and I don't know if this is quite legal, but she's dressed like she can do whatever she wants. And here's Madison Chambers with a steal. And she's got a shot up, and that's no good. Here is a free throw up and good by Madison Chambers. We got another shot up and in good, and the Gore Lady Pirates are going to have the ball out of bounds here. Oh, got a little travel, but they didn't call that one. Then we're going to have a double dribble called on these Lady Pirates. They don't seem to know what to do with this basketball. 21-3. Lady Bulldogs here with this lead, and Paige Hughes with the ball. Maddie Reeves snuck into the game. Hard to do when you're 6'2", but she got in there. Jenkins is also in the game. And the ball is tipped and goes out of bounds, last touched by Gore. Alicia McCloria. She snuck into the game too. Here's a pass to Maddie Reeves and pass out to Paige Hughes. Brianna Dawes has the ball and a pass down low to Jenkins, and Jenkins up, and that is no good. Alicia McCloria goes up and her shot's no good. Then we're going to get a tied up jump ball under the basket. Possession goes to Gore. And Maddie Reeves with a takeaway. And Alicia McCloria bringing the ball down the floor. She passes over to Paige Hughes, down to Jenkins, and the ball gets knocked away back to Hughes. Over to Brianna Dawes on the right side, over to McCloria in the corner, back to Dawes, and she's going to pull up for a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Gore. They're going to bring the ball back up to their side of the floor and try to do something with points. Less than a minute left here in the first quarter. Maddie Reeves pulls down a ball, and Paige Hughes is going to bring the ball back down the floor to the Muldrow side of the house. Alicia McCloria with the ball. We're going to see a bunch of subs for Gore coming up. Now they're going to let the clock run out and sit them back down. 40 seconds left, 21-3 lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Back over to McCloria, back over to Paige Hughes. Back to McCloria. Almost lost the ball. She kept a handle on it. She's going to try to drive. Back to Dawes. Back to Paige Hughes. Paige is going to dribble it out and send it back to Brianna. Brianna Dawes is going to kick it back out to Paige Hughes. Back to McCloria, 5 seconds left. Here's McCloria for three. And then she's off the mark, and that's going to do it at the end of the first quarter. Muldrow Lady Bulldogs lead 21-3. We're going to take a break, and we will be right back, I promise.
The Sequoia County Farm Bureau, located at 105 East Ray Fine Boulevard in Roland, Oklahoma, assists area youth by supporting the county fair and livestock shows, promoting agri-education, and funding a scholarship program. Your Sequoia County Farm Bureau supports farmers and ranchers at all levels by offering insurance and other programs. Call 918-427-3421 to explore all of the benefits your Sequoia County Farm Bureau has to offer.
Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning is Sequoia County's #1 choice for HVAC services. Specializing in commercial and residential service and installation, Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning offers 24-hour service to make sure you and your family are warm and comfortable throughout the winter months. As proud supporters and graduates of Roland High School, the Lewis family would like to invite you to check out their 5-star rating and like their page on Facebook at A Lewis HVAC. Give Doze a call today at 479-629-0560.
Then we're back with you live on todayinfortsmith.com. My name's Clint Davis, and we're here for the second quarter. The Muldrow Lady Bulldogs lead the Gore Lady Pirates 21-3. Three-point shot from Alicia McCloria is way off the mark. Got a jump ball going back to the Gore side. Lady Pirates bringing the ball up the floor here. Passing it around. Here's a drive to the inside, and they get the ball knocked away, and it stays with Gore. Can't find anything to do with the ball. Here's the inbound pass down low. She's going to put a shot up, and that's no good. Rebounded by Jenkins. Erica Jenkins bringing the ball up the floor. She's going to slow it down on the wing. Pass over to Brianna Dawes, over to Paige Hughes. Alicia McCloria now with the ball. She's going to dribble it around, send it back to Brianna Dawes. Brianna Dawes with a drive, kicks it out to Paige Hughes for three. No good. Rebounded by Alicia McCloria. And she's going to dish it back off to Brianna Dawes. Down low to Maddie Reeves, and it gets knocked away. But they're going to call a foul on Gore. Alicia McClory with the ball out of bounds. Paige Hughes over to Brianna Dawes for three. Nails it. Brianna Dawes with a three-point shot on the left wing, and the Lady Bulldogs are up 24-3. All of the Muldrow starters are resting. Here's Alicia McClory with some stout defense. And she's going to come up with a loose ball, but they're going to call her for a travel while she's on the floor. Ball belongs to the Gore Lady Pirates. Cheerleaders are going crazy in front of me. That's what they do best. Getting the crowd all amped up. Maddie Reeves wrestling the ball away, and that's going to be another jump. And Muldrow will get the benefit of the possession out of that jump ball. Alicia McClory over to Brianna Dawes. Brianna back to Alicia in the corner, back to Brianna. Brianna's going to do a little driving. Back to Paige Hughes. Back to McClory. McClory drives and passes it out. Oh, they're going to wrestle the ball away. There's another jump ball, and that'll go back to Gore. Still a 21-point lead. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Lady Bulldogs of Muldrow are up 24-3, doing what they do best. Coming out of that second place win in that Tournament of Champions last week in Tulsa at the Mabee Center at Oral Roberts University. Gore with a pass down low, and they just throw the ball away, and there's another tie-up, and they manage to get the ball off, and she goes up for a shot down low and gets fouled by Maddie Reeves. And then we see the Roland Rangers over in the stands getting ready to get serious about their next ball game. There's a shot up and no good from the free throw line. And there is a shot that is good from the free throw line from Gore, and they have one more point on the board. They're up to 4 now. Muldrow Lady Bulldogs commanding 20-point lead, 24-4 over the Gore Lady Pirates. Erica Jenkins over to Alicia McClory in the corner. And Alicia is going to dribble it out and give it to Brianna Dawes over to Paige Hughes. Paige is going to send it back to McClory in the corner, and she's going to throw the ball away. Here come the Gore Lady Pirates back down to their side of the floor. And Paige Hughes with some stout defense. Trying hard not to foul, but not letting her girl go anywhere. And she pulls up and has to get rid of it, and Erica Jenkins is going to go after the loose ball and recovers it. And Erica kicks it off. Paige Hughes has the ball over to Alicia McClory, and she loses it out of bounds. And that's going to go right back to Gore. And we are going to see another substitution here. And here come the Gore Lady Pirates back up the floor with the ball. Dribbling around the top of the key, looking for a place to go. Dish it off into the corner. The Lady Pirates looking for something to do here. Brianna Dawes comes up with a loose ball, and they're going to wrestle around. And they're going to get the Gore Lady Pirates with a travel. And the ball is going to roll all the way down to this side of the floor, and they're going to have to toss it back down to the other. 4 minutes, 16 seconds left in this first half. Alicia McClory bringing the ball up the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. Pass over to the right. Pass into the middle to Brianna Dawes, and she goes up for a shot, and that's no good. Rebound by Gore. And we're going to get a travel by Gore. A lot of miscues here for the Lady Pirates, and the Lady Bulldogs will get the ball back. Alicia McClory bringing the ball up the floor. 3 minutes, 52 seconds left in the half. Brianna Dawes throws the ball away, and here comes Gore bringing the ball down the floor to their side. Kicking it out to the three-point line, and Pulls up and he's going to have to get rid of it. And here's the ball down low, and there's a shot up. That's no good. Rebounded by Gore. And they're going to try to find somewhere to pass the ball. Knocked away by Muldrow and regained by Gore. And there's a jump ball, and that's going to go back to the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs. Big substitution here for Gore. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Alicia McCloria bringing the ball up the floor. And she's going to get fouled on the drive to the basket. Brianna Dawes with the ball out of bounds to Maddie Reeves. Puts up a shot, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs, and they're going to get them with a travel. And that's going to go back to Gore. For any parents listening, I don't know who we need to talk to. We need to find out who the broadcast team needs to get some of these wicked awesome Armstrong Bank t-shirts for the tournament. Kind of like to have one of those. Here Lady Bulldogs with a steal, thrown away. Alicia McClory tries to recover, and the ball goes out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs still with a 24-4 lead. And here come the starters back in. Starters are back in the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs, and I believe they're about to put a hurting on the Pirates. The Muldrow Lady Bulldogs are head and shoulders taller than Gore. We've got a foul on the Gore side of the ball. And the Gore coach called a timeout without anybody knowing about it, so we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back.
Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning is Sequoia County's #1 choice for HVAC services. Specializing in commercial and residential service and installation, Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning offers 24-hour service to make sure you and your family are warm and comfortable throughout the winter months. As proud supporters and graduates of Roland High School, the Lewis family would like to invite you to check out their 5-star rating and like their page on Facebook at A. Lewis HVAC. Give Doze a call today at 479-629-0560.
Hey, we're going to kick you back in live. The timeout's over with. Madison Chambers out of bounds. Going to throw it into Hannah Boyette. The Lady Bulldogs are having a great time. Up by 20, 24-4. 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter, and this is everything but a cakewalk here for the Lady Bulldogs. Oh, and Hannah Boyette loses the ball out of bounds. But that's okay, because we know what type of defense these Lady Bulldogs can play. Taylon Collins with defense out top. Here's a pass to the inside, and I'm going to get a jump ball, and that's going to stay with Gore. Inbound pass here by Gore, stolen by Hannah Boyette, and she dribbles it out of bounds, and that's going to stay with Gore. The inbound pass again, Hannah Boyette with defense in the corner. Pass down low, Shaylin Mays straight up. That shot's no good, rebounded by Cameron Johnson. Cameron's going to dish it off to Madison Chambers. And Madison is going to pull up and scan the court over to Hannah Boyette. Hannah's going to give it back to Madison, back to Hannah. Back over to Madison Chambers. Up to Taylon Collins, over to Hannah Boyette. She's going to dish it off down low to Taylon Collins for an alley-oop. Amazing how that plan worked out. That was beautiful. Another 2 points here for the Lady Bulldogs. They lead 26-4 with 1:22 left in this first half. And the Gore Lady Pirates looking for a place to go with this ball. Here's a shot up, and that's good. That's a 2-point shot. Still a 20-point lead for the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs. Cameron Johnson down to Shaylin Mays, and she's going to go up for a shot, and that's no good. There will be a foul on the floor. If you hear the only person screaming in here, that is the Gore coach. Out of bounds, Hannah Boyette is passing the ball into Shaylin Mays. Kicks it out to Cameron Johnson, down to Taylon Collins, out to Madison Chambers, back to Collins. And Collins is going to throw the ball away. Here comes Gore. And they nearly throw the ball away. Here's a shot from the outside. Taylon Collins tried to get the rebound and couldn't come up with it. A lot of people are clicking the links on Facebook and liking them. If you guys want to go to todayinfortsmith.com/basketball, that's where you'll find both links for all the games in Central and all the games in Muldrow. We're going to be broadcasting the entire tournament live. Here's a pass down low and a shot up block. Taylon Collins comes up with it. Over to Hannah Boyette. Hannah almost loses it, but she is going to dish it off to Madison Chambers. Madison's going to go slow. 20 seconds left here in the half. Madison Chambers holding the ball. 9 seconds left. Shaylin Mays over to Madison. Hannah Boyette in the corner for three. No good. And that's going to do it at the half. Everybody's going to head to the locker room. We're going to take a break with a looping word from our sponsors. Looping, not loopy. And the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs are on top 26-6. Right here on todayinfortsmith.com. And we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
You're listening to Muldrow Bulldogs basketball, presented by Divine Lines Body Art Studio and Academy in Fort Smith, and brought to you by todayinfortsmith.com.
And then we're going to bring you back in live, folks. If you're listening, well, there's a ton of you still on the link. We've got a lot of people on the website, too. So if you don't see a lot of people in the chat room, that's okay. I didn't broadcast the Mixler link as heavily as I did the new page I threw up on todayinfortsmith.com. But we do have both going. We also have a Mixler link for the games going in Central. Dennis has been broadcasting over there. And the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs have gotten the ball stripped away here in the first part of the third quarter to kick off the second half. And still with a 20-point lead, 26-6. Cameron Johnson with the taped-up elbow is going to throw the ball inbound here to Hannah Boyette, and she's going to zoom past her defender. Toss the ball down low to Shaylin Mays, and she's going to go up for two, and those points are good. I have a feeling these Lady Bulldogs are going to do what they do best and pour it on in the second half. Here come the Gore Lady Pirates, and they lose the ball to Taylon Collins, and she's on a fast break. And she lays one up and in. That's good for another 2 points. And just like that, the Lady Bulldogs are on top 30-6. And here come the Gore Lady Pirates back down to their side of the floor. And here's a shot, and it's no good. Rebounded by Shaylin Mays. And she's going to get hit in the back. Here comes Hannah Boyette back up on her side of the floor. Cameron Johnson over on the right side dishes it off to Shaylin Mays, up for 2 points. That's good. Lady Bulldogs 32, Gore Lady Pirates 6. And it is a shellacking at this point. Gore Lady Pirates passing the ball off down low. The coach is still screaming at them. She keeps asking her girls what they're doing, but I imagine they're doing what she told them to. Here's a shot up, and there is a foul on Madison Chambers. That's the first team foul. I don't believe Muldrow had many fouls in the first half. They didn't have to. We're going to have some shots here. Well, we had one, and it was good by the Lady Pirates. And here's another one. That's good as well. 32-8. Taylon Collins passes the ball inbound to Hannah Boyette. Over to Madison Chambers in the corner, and she's going to dish it all the way off to Taylon. And we've got a foul, I believe that's going to be on Cameron Johnson, a little push-off foul, and the ball is going to go back down to this side of the floor to the Gore Lady Pirates. And Gore trying to figure out what to do with this basketball here. In the third quarter, they've yet to break the 10-point mark. And here's a ball stripped away by Hannah Boyette like it was nothing. Over to Cameron Johnson, back to Hannah B. And that's a layup and in for 2 points. And the Lady Bulldogs lead 34-8. And here is a pass down into the corner to the Lady Pirates. And a pass down low knocked away by Taylon Collins. Picked up by Shaylin Mays, and Madison Chambers is on a fast break. She's going to pull up and put up a shot, no good. Tipped out by Taylon Collins. And the Gore Lady Pirates have the ball here. Still trying to figure out where to go. Here's a pass down low. And a shot is up and no good. Cameron Johnson with the rebound. Cameron Johnson up and good. 2 points in, 36-8. Lady Bulldogs still with a commanding lead. This one is all Muldrow. From start to finish, Taylon Collins knocks the ball out of bounds over the head of a Lady Pirate point guard. And here's the inbound pass. Dribbling the ball over to the right side and still looking for a place to go. Madison Chambers with a strip. And she's going to go up for two, and that's good. 30-point lead for the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs, 38-8. We're going to have to go and put another status on Facebook, just so people can chime in and listen to the Lady Bulldogs in action in case they're at work. Might be getting a lunch break this evening sometime. They want to hear some action. Here is a ball thrown out of bounds by the Lady Pirates, and we're going to see the Lady Bulldogs. Cameron Johnson's going to bring the ball inbounds here with Hannah Boyette. Mass substitutions for Gore. It seems to be the theme of the night. Pass over to the right, Madison Chambers. Look down low to Taylon Collins, down even lower to Shaylin Mays, and she goes up for 2 points. And the Lady Bulldogs are up 40-8. And there's another 2 points. Taylon Collins up and in good, 42-8. Stripped away by Madison Chambers, and she's pushing the ball up the floor. Down to Taylon Collins, and Taylon puts another one in for two. It's getting out of hand here, and we've got a substitution on the flow. Paige Hughes is going to come in for Shaylin Mays. And the Lady Pirates bringing the ball back down the floor on their side here, closest to me. And here is a jump ball with a possession pointing toward Gore, so they're going to keep it right now. Lady Pirates with the ball, 44-8. Muldrow leads, knocked away by Taylon Collins. Over to Paige Hughes, and she goes up for two, and that's good. Lady Pirates go up for a shot, and they're going to whistle a foul on Cameron Johnson. 2 shots. Second shot is up and good, and the Lady Pirates have broken the 10-point mark here. 46-10. Lady Bulldogs lead, and over to the left-hand side. Madison Chambers with the ball down to Taylon Collins. Beautiful pass. Another 2 points. That's 48-10. Lady Pirates with the ball down here on their side of the floor. Ball knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with the Gore Lady Pirates, and Hannah Boyett's going to check out of the game. More mass substitutions here on the Gore side of the ball. Asking the Lady Bulldogs to D up, and there's a pass back outside. Taylon Collins picks it off over to Alicia McCloria, and she is going to go ahead and throw it completely out of bounds, and she should have kept that ball in her possession and just laid it on in. Here come the Lady Pirates back up to their side of the floor with a pass down mid-post, and is kick it out for 3. Here's a shot, and that's no good. Rebounded by Gore. Taylon Collins with the takeaway. I'm glad she's still in the game, and she's going to dish it off to Madison Chambers for 2. And with a 40-point lead, with 40 seconds left in the third, the Lady Bulldogs are up 50-10. And here come the Lady Bulldogs. Alicia McClory puts up a shot, and that's good for another 2 points. And it's 52-10 with 28 seconds left in the third. So far out of hand. They should go ahead and mercy rule this one, but I don't think that's allowed in basketball. We should adopt some of the Arkansas rules over here. Here's Alicia McClory with her free throw up, and that's good. I'm going to go ahead and name drop Buck Ringgold with the Southwest Times record. He's sitting right next to me. We've been doing this thing all night. Here's a shot up by the Gore Lady Pirates, no good. Rebound by Brianna Dawes. And the Lady Bulldogs with 9 seconds left. Going to get one last stab at glory here before the fourth quarter. 3-point shot from Brianna Dawes is no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs are up 53-10. We're going to take a break, and we will be right back.
Divine Lines Body Art Studio and Divine Lines Tattoo Academy has 2 locations in Fort Smith. They're not only the ultimate destination for all your tattoo, body art, permanent makeup, and microblading needs, they're also an accredited school teaching all 4 aspects that can help you start a career in the industry. Sherry and the crew, located at 6420 Rogers Avenue across from Hooters at 2600 Zero Street across from Walmart, look forward to visiting with you about your body art or kickstarting your new career as a body artist. Call 479-7TATTOO today.
Your search for the vehicle you want at the price you need ends in Roland at Auto Finders, where their pre-qualified credit bankruptcy program and their first-time buyers opportunities can put you in the driver's seat. You can check out their huge selection at autofindersok.com, fill out an online credit application, and be on the road to a great car buying experience today. Stop by their showroom at 224 East Rayfine Boulevard for great cars with no hassle financing, warranties, and affordable payments. Proud members of the Muldrow Booster Club and Quarterback Club. That's Auto Finders in Roland. And we're going to bring it back in live. The Gore Lady Pirates have the ball, and they're going to drive to the basket and get fouled. If you're just jumping in with us, we just had a bunch of people jump on the website on todayinfortsmith.com, and we have a unique situation here. The Muldrow Lady Bulldogs have a 53-10 score up on the board here, a 43-point lead. There's a free throw shot up and good, and Gore's going to close the gap to 42. 53-11 here, and Gore is going to take their second shot from the free throw line. That is up and no good, and Erica Jenkins with the rebound, and she is charging down the floor and goes straight up for a shot and gets fouled. I imagine there's going to be a lot of hacking and whacking in this last quarter here. You would think they'd lay off the gas on the fouls. Erica Jenkins at the line for 2 shots. First shot is up, and that's good. Second shot is up and no good, and Gore has the rebound, 54-11. 7:18 left in the fourth quarter. All Lady Bulldogs here. If anybody wants to keep up with Muldrow in this tournament, they're going to have to play defense. Ball getting passed around at the key, and there we're at the top over in the corner, and here we go with a little pass down to the top of the post, and I believe we're going to get McCloria with the foul. Deuce is red, that's it. So 5 team fouls in this half now for Muldrow. With a 43-point lead, 54-11. Open on the three-point line. Going to skip pass back to the other side for 3. No good. Lacey Smithson gets the rebound and goes ahead and steps out of bounds. So Gore is going to keep the ball. And the clock just continues to run. We've been waiting for that on this end. Here is a pass straight to Erica Jenkins, and she's going to hard charge down the floor, put up a shot, and that's good. Another 2 points. 56-11 now. Shot up and no good, rebounded by Erica Jenkins. And a shot by Maddie Reeves down low, and that's no good, knocked away and out of bounds by Gore, so the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs will keep the ball. Inbound pass here. Erica Jenkins with the ball. They're going to throw it around a little bit. Brianna Dawes. Skip pass to Alicia McCloria. Gets knocked away, but Alicia, nice recovery. And Lacey Smithson with the ball, and she's going to get it tied up, and that ball is going to stay with Muldrow. And they've stopped the clock. 5:17 left in the fourth quarter. Muldrow leads 56-11. Inbound pass here to Alicia McCloria. Over to Brianna Dawes. Brianna's going to jump shot and no good. Rebound by Gore, and they're going to push up the floor on a fast break and lose the ball. Erica Jenkins is going to tie that up, and the ball's going to stay with Gore. Here comes the Bulldog mascot out with the pom-pom. I don't know if this is supposed to be a boy or a girl. In this neutrality age, we'll just call it. Ball's out of bounds. And it's going to go back to the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs. Brianna Dawes out of bounds here, pass inbound to Alicia McCloria. Over on the right-hand side, Brianna Dawes back to McCloria and back to Brianna. Brianna going to give it up. She's got the ball back and a shot for three and nails it. Brianna Dawes with another three-pointer. Good. The Lady Bulldogs with 4:20 left. I did not plan that. They lead 59-11. And the rest of this game is going to be smooth sailing from here. Ball knocked away by the 6'2" Maddie Reeves, and then Alicia McCloria gets knocked down. Waiting for a substitution here by the Lady Pirates. They're taking their time. Not a lot of coordination from their side of the court. And here is the inbound pass to the Lady Bulldogs. Pass over on the left-hand side, and she's going to look down low. Back to Brianna Dawes, back to McCloria. Back to Brianna Dawes. Back to McCloria. Maddie Reeves making some moves down low. McCloria with a shot, rebounded by Jenkins. She goes up and misses and gets her own rebound, and then she's going to bring it back out. Back to McCloria. Down low to Maddie Reeves, and she turns around and puts one up and in, and that's good. And the girls on the bench on the Muldrow side are going crazy for good reason. They're all having a great time. Hannah Boyette has probably rested more during this game than any other game I've ever seen her play. 3:20 left now. A 50-point lead. Shot up, no good. Brianna Dawes gets the ball stripped away, and that ball's going to stay with Muldrow. 50-point lead for the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs. Clock is going to continue to run. Now they're going to stop it. I think the clock keeper is on our side over here, but sometimes they blow the whistle and he has to do his job. Clock still running. Inbound pass to McCloria. 61-11. The Muldrow Lady Bulldogs lead, and here is Maddie Reeves with a shot up and no good. And the ball is going to stay with Muldrow, knocked out of bounds by Gore. They had a three-point shot, 64-11. 3 points good for the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs. And that shot is no good. Rebounded by Brianna Dawes, and Muldrow pushing it all back up to their side of the floor. And the ball gets knocked away out of bounds, but I believe they're going to call a foul, and we're going to have 2 shots coming from the free throw line for Lacey Smithson. And there is a free throw up and no good, and Erica Jenkins is going to come back into the game for Brianna Dawes. Free throw shot up and good there. Another point, 65-11. And Gore goes up for a shot. We had one referee call for a jump ball, another one called for a foul. They should just go with the jump ball next time. It'll take a lot less. Here's the shot, almost an air ball on a free throw. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. The Bulldog cheerleaders are making some noise. And there's another shot, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Reeves. And Alicia McCloria is going to bring the ball up the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. And the pass gets picked off by Gore, and they're going to pass it down low. And there's a shot up and no good, rebounded by McCloria. And she's going to get fouled, trying to break out of the monotony down here. And there we're going to have the 7th team foul here on Gore. So Alicia McClory is going to go to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. And Alicia's first shot is up, and it's good. Second shot is up and good. And the Muldrow Lady Bulldogs, with 1:15 left, lead 67-11. This one is a killing. And there is a takeaway. Alicia McClory has got the ball. She's going to bring it back up the floor here. A pass down low and a shot up, and that's good. 2 points in for the Lady Bulldogs. And they are on top 69-11. And we've got a substitution here for Gore. And this little lady has not been in the game yet, and she's going to go in for 46 seconds. Unbelievable when you're down by this many points. They're almost down by 60 at this point. And here's a shot up. No good. Rebound by Muldrow. Alicia McCloria is going to spend no time bringing the ball up the floor. Now she's going to slow it down. 26 seconds left in this ball game. It's almost over. For those of you who are biting the bullet in agony for this one to be over with, the Rollin' Runnin' Rangers are coming up next against Gore's boys team. And let's hope the Pirates fare a little bit better. 7 seconds left in this ball game. Alicia McCloria killing time, folks. This one is over. 69-11 is your final score. The Muldrow Lady Bulldogs lead. We're going to take a break and get ready for the next game. We want to thank our sponsors. We're going to hear from them here before we get going. And we will be right back.
You're listening to Muldrow Bulldogs basketball, presented by Divine Line's Body Art Studio and Academy in Fort Smith, and brought to you by todayinfortsmith.com.